Yo, greetings. Hello, 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 hello. So I don't know. So of this video, I want to talk about like what is going on. Like I don't know. Big problem right now is that I don't know what to do with my time. So it's completely obvious that as you are a person that sort of does things right, you life is already busy enough, you know what I mean? And you already know oh, I gotta do this and do that, you know what I mean? Just to gotta eat, gotta do laundry, gotta stay alive, stay on the current level and everything. But in terms of my money making journey and everything, I don't really know what necessarily I need to do. And so this is just basically a rant about what's going on in my life right now. You know? So um so for context, right? I don't know. I recently took in this course. It's by what is it? Let's see. Yeah, it's this girl, and she's I don't know. Yeah, I took her course and everything. It's what's called GBM Bootcamp and everything. It's on how to become a freelancer and everything like that. Basically, it's in short, it's just becoming being really good at what is it, project management. Is this out of line? No, it's perfect. Okay, project management, automations slash system ops, and then team management. Personally, I'm I don't know. I like the idea of project management. Sounds productive and everything. I love using Notion. Or I don't know, it helps me a lot with things, just getting everything in one place and everything like that. So I took that course and everything, and my intentional idea is to sell to sort of just content creators or creatives and everything. Because I don't know, I live in that world. I like looking at art. I like seeing people make music and everything. I want to see people make films, and just in general, just I don't know, just being in that creative space. I think that's pretty cool, right? And so I thought for a while my target audience is sort of you know, okay, we're going to just target to young creatives and everything. But then I had this other problem. It's I don't know. So far, right now, I'm trying to sort of find customers, right? I don't know. How do you find people who are of that nature? So I just asked my friends and everything like that. And then I don't know. I came up with the problem. I came up with the problem that oh, maybe I should read this book called Leads. What is it by Alex Ramosi and stuff like that. Because I don't know. In general, the idea is just okay, so how do we find customers, right? You need leads, right? You need people who I don't know are your friends who you can ask to. You can do social media. Um, you can probably cold outreach to people and everything like that. Oh hey, I saw your videos and I can probably help you with your editing and stuff like that, right? And then you can do advertisements, but that's not really my wheelhouse. We're just doing freelancing. That's all we're doing. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. And then it was talking about okay, so you gotta make a free lead magnet. I mean I don't think I necessarily need to, but at the same time it's I want to find a way in which I can give good value. And it's okay, then I have to go back to the offers book. It's what's called the sister book or the ones in the series. And basically the offers book is saying okay, I'm getting really derailed, but I don't know, in short it's just I don't know, I feel when I think about the idea about selling to creatives and everything, it's a bad market, you know because when you think there's a whole checklist, I think it was that Alex Ramosi, but generally working with creatives or content creators is pretty good because they'll which called we're expanding market, right? Content creators are making a boatload of money, freaking boatloads. You know what I mean? So they're not the worst place to look for people with money because there's content creators that are literally making money from just posting content. You know what I mean? Amazing, right? Across the board. Editors, amazing. Artists, probably. I'm not sure because of the AI right now. Musicians, amazing. Filmmakers, amazing. You know what I mean? Think about that, right? Just basic YouTubers, essentially. Um, what else? Um, there's a third criteria, but Um, Generally, the fourth one that's the biggest issue is like sort of like I don't know if we are selling to sort of like basic sort of content creators, like people who haven't like maxed out and everything, they're not a really good place to get money from. Because like imagine like you're selling to the homeless, or not necessarily selling to the homeless, but like people who are unemployed. You know what I mean? In general, right? Like I don't know, do they have money? No. You would probably have to sell like really low, because I don't know the 99 cents model for business is not that good. Like if you can buy things for cheap, then that's pretty good. But like selling to people who are not as wealthy and everything, like they're not necessarily your best customers per se. I mean, I guess Walmart can get away with it by being like cheaper than like Target or like freaking whatever supermart you can go to. But like generally it's like you're not going to make a lot of money unless you can do at mass scale, or like you at least have like a lot of customers. But I don't know, selling to normal like people who are content creators. I mean, for me, selling to like I don't know people who are not as experienced along the way, like they're probably not making money. Likely they're probably having like their day job and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like they're stuck doing these things, right? And they're just looking for free content just to help them like sort of like scale and everything like that, right? Or at least get better, right? Okay, so with that, I don't know. I asked ChatGPT or Gemini more so is what to do. So in this case, you just ask for like I don't know who is the better, more qualified content creator, right? So like basically, I'm gonna have to go with like YouTubers with like 50K subscribers, or people with what is it, freaking small indie studios of like filmmakers and animators, right? Things like that. Or what is it? Content creator? No, what is it? Like course creators, right? Like those people, right? But I don't know. Right now, I don't know what to do. I think I do know what to do. It's just that I don't want to do it. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's the hard reality of like kind of like accepting the idea that like, okay, I have to actually like go up to a person who's like, I don't know, just like boatloads like bigger than me. You know what I mean? Like, 50,000. I know, like, I know it's kind of like a random number, just say 50,000 subscribers and everything, but like, that's just what Gemini told me, just like, oh, 50,000. And I don't know, generally, like, oh, big account, right? But I don't know. In general, for me, it's like, I don't know. At the same time, like, I'm feeling this sort of resistance because, like, for me, like, trying to become, like, getting to a freelancer gig and everything, it's like, I don't know, does my skills match with my audience as well as overlap with, I guess, what is it? Frick, I freaking forgot. I wrote this down. Yeah, does my target audience match my product, match my skill set? I guess maybe product and skill set are kind of the same thing, but like I don't know. In general, like I don't know. I guess it does. Yeah, yeah. I guess it does. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, and like really, it's just super easy. I just need to just get out, like just get it done, and it's like that saying, like get her done. I don't know. I'm never saying that again. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's been 3 months. 3 months generally since I started like trying to get into the freelance business. Um, minus two considering I took a course and everything. So it's just like one of like actually like I guess doing nothing. I guess like I'm trying to figure things out. Um, I don't know. That's all. Wish me luck.